Okay, so I'm starting recording right now. That's for my evidence, okay? So my class is, we have like 15 participants now. It's a good number. Thank you for joining in. So we are going to have one weekly graded activity, only one, okay? So we have to make the best of it. So the activity that's graded, it can either be a class activity. That means I will tell you to do it the same day. I will give it to you in the morning. You will have it in your mails or in the video I will ask you to do. And other times you will have a pre-recorded one. Let me get Pablo in. Okay. Pablo, good morning. Let's see where he comes. Okay. So I can have a pre-recorded one that I will send and let you know if it's a homework. Now, for you guys, the day for homework will always be Friday. There might be some change if something happens, but regularly your homework will be for Friday, okay? What else? This is, I want you to understand that these graded activities will be in Google Forms. We have been working with them. I want you to be clear on how you get into Google. Please, no nicknames. Do not go in with fake names. I want you to put your complete name, that is name and last name, when you go into this this way of working in Google Form. I will also send a writing exercise, short writing exercise that you can do in Google Form also. And you will have a group activity that we'll revise later on which one it will be. So on Fridays, I will try to have an occupational therapy video, something to do apart of class, like we've done now. I don't know, how many of you tried to bake the cake? Put your hands up if you tried to bake the cake or you are planning to do it. Well,
Lo estaba planeando,
you're
teacher.
planning? Okay, Diego, you're planning also. Stefano, I think you did it because of your clapping hands. It's really nice. And here I have my octopus that's with me all the time to remind me. It's also nice. You have friends that you can make this for or for yourselves. And we will do something else this Friday, okay? And we're probably going to do an exercise in class, okay, like we are going to do one right now. And we will continue to work in our workbooks. Now, in the workbooks to revise the 6-7 pages from not only you, but from all my students, it's very hard because you do not send it in time. This is something on time. I really need you that when I send a homework, please, or an activity, send it for the day I'm asking for. I still have some pending exercises from some of you. Please revise your mails. Revise your mails. I have sent to some of you that are still having work to turn in and have not delivered it yet. Okay, so we will have, today we are going to do the following. I had asked you to have your workbooks with you. We are going to start working on this unit, which is called In Shape. Okay, In Shape. I think I have to allow something like mirror. Well, you have, it's on page 40. And what is being in shape? Who knows? Who knows what being in shape is? I can unmute yourselves and say whatever you think this is.
Como actividades o algo así.
Okay, you make activities.
Estar en forma.
Estar en forma. Okay, don't forget this is an English class and I want to listen it in English. Okay, so what do you do to be in shape? Mateo, you do exercises. What else do you do when you want to be in shape?
Have eat healthy food.
Very good. Eat healthy food. Do exercises. Now that we are at home and we cannot go out, and maybe some of you practice some sports, what can we do at home to be in shape? Have you seen this, Mateo? Have you seen the soccer players, what they're doing at home? Are they exercising?
No.
Well, Diego, are they exercising?
I really don't know. I don't like football, so I don't.
You don't like soccer, but have you seen it? Does any of you watch news, guys? Well, they are exercising.
When hay estar con mis padres.
When your parents, okay, very good. Remember, it's parents. Very good. So this is what we are going to, the whole unit's going to be moving around this. You will have, the group work will be on Ecuadorian sports people, okay? So what else are we going to revise? If you see, you have grammar, you have comparatives and superlatives and phrasal verbs. We've seen comparatives and superlatives before, and I know you have seen them too. So we're just going to go through it again. Comparatives when you compare only two things, superlatives when you compare more than two things. Then we're going to have the use of how and adjective plus adverb. That means how long have you been studying English? Or how long do you take to bake a cake? How much do you know about this? How quickly can you run? See, so I'm using either adjectives or adverbs. You remember what adverbs define or qualify what? Adverbs qualify what? Paz, Mateo, okay. Mateo is very active today. Thank you.
De nada, digo, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. Pablo, what do adverbs qualify?
The
Adverbs.
verb.
Adverbs. What do they qualify? Okay, Mateo, you were okay. So it qualifies a verb. How do you think, how do you do something? You are running quickly. You are reading slowly. Okay, so you're qualifying a verb, and generally it ends in ly. So the adjectives qualify what? Adjectives qualify what?
A ver, no era
Oh,
ver.
no, that's an adverb. Huh?
A noun.
Noun, okay.
Noun.
So I can say how quick are you to read? Or I can say how quickly do you read? In one case, you are using the adjective, and in the other case, you are using the adverb. So we are going to revise this in this chapter unit also. We're going to talk about sports. And one thing that I know you have learned in elementary school, I'm sure about it, but you do have trouble is numbers. How to read numbers. How to also write numbers. How do you write numbers? Okay, so we are going to see when in English, when do you use the period point, or when we are going to use the comma, which is different. How do you read the dates? How do you read the names of the numbers of the years? Okay, so how do you place numbers in dates in English? How do you place them in Spanish? So that's what we're going to learn in numbers.
Teacher,
Yeah?
I don't remember how read the numbers.
I know you don't. Many of you don't. I know you, when you get a number, I know you stop and you start like, what, how do I read it? So we are gonna revise it. It's nice for you to remember that. Thank you, Mateo. So useful phrases on how to give instructions. That's what we're going to do in this unit. So for now, in your books, okay, in your books, do very quickly. You have 2 minutes to do this questionnaire, okay? And
I
let's see.
finish.
You finished already, okay. Somebody else. Okay, do the questionnaire. Do the questionnaire very quickly. So here you're asked, in an average day, do you climb more than 100 stairs? Less than 1 hour of housework? Walk or cycle to school or work? What do you do? How often, number 2, how often do you walk 5 kilometers or more? How often? Well, I can tell you, never. Me, never. How much time do you spend playing sports each month? Okay, you guys that love volleyball, you did a lot of that. Okay, so that for me is less than 2 hours. How often do you spend 20 minutes or more doing an activity that makes you hot and sweaty. Sweaty es sudoroso, okay? That when you do physical exercise, you sweat, and that is normal. So how often do you do that type of exercise? How long does it take you to walk a kilometer? Let me get Christian in. Okay. Hello, Christian. Welcome.
Brutal.
Hey. Okay, Christian, welcome. Get your books, please, on page 40 for the ones that are coming in right now. How many of the following activities do you do at least once a week? Go jogging. Jogging es trotar. Jogging es trotar. Play a ball game. You used to play every day. Do some aerobic exercises like cycling. Well, rowing, it's not much of a sport here, but in other countries it is. Check the activities you often do when you're on vacation. Go hiking. Go hiking is like go to a hill and just start walking. There's no path, there's no anything, you just go hiking. Go swimming, go sightseeing, just go and look at the views you have. Go dancing, lie on the beach, eat and drink a lot. Okay? So, now, did you finish? Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay, now here you have how to score. According to what you answered, look at which is your score. ¿Cuál es tu puntaje? Aquí está cómo calcular. Okay? So, if you got 20 or less, probably me, your health and your life are in danger. You must do more exercises. I miss the stairs from school and moving around. Being seated here like I used to be in an office, I don't like, really. I miss that. Could 20 to 1 to 30 could be worse, but not much worse, so it's still bad. 31 to 40, not bad, but could be better. 41 to 50, you're healthier than the average. Very good. And you probably find your life more enjoyable as a result. More than 50, 51 or more, you are in great shape. Are you a professional athlete? Are you telling the truth? Okay, no. So how many of you got 20 or less?
Or 25.
How many of you? You got 25, Mateo. Very good. Let's see, Juliana, how much did you get? Juliana? Are you there, Juliana? Juliana, ¿cuántos puntos sacaste? ¿Estás ahí? Juliana. Pablo, how much did you get? Pablo Cruz? Pablo Flor Cruz, how much did you get? I don't hear you.
Papá está durmiendo.
No, I can see him. Okay.
26.
Okay, so you're young, guys. You should be running a little bit more. Who got 41 to 50? Who got 41 to 50?
Teacher.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of
hiking? Hiking.
Yes.
Es salir a caminar cuando vas a un bosque o te vas a una montaña y simplemente caminas. That's hiking, okay?
Thank you.
You are not in a path, you're not running, you're not jogging, but you're just walking, looking around, sightseeing.
No.
Okay, any other question, guys? Up to here, is it clear? Up to here, is it clear?
Yep.
Raise your thumbs up if it's clear. Yeah? Okay, very good. Paz, is it clear? Thank you, Angelo. Thank you, Vale, Matias, Mateo, Stefano. Okay, Kevin, Kayla, Adasa, Samuel, very good. Diego, is it clear?
Sí que sí. Bueno, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Hello, hello. Okay, Marco, are you clear? Marco, is it clear?
Yes.
Do you want me to read everything clear? Very good. So, this is what we're going to work, and we're going to make it as interactive as possible, okay? So right now, the second part today is I'm going to share with you a PowerPoint, okay? It's 9, we still have 20 minutes and that's very good. Nobody else is going in. Just let me get a picture. I have to get all the evidence I can of what I'm doing. So I'm going to take a picture of you, of the ones that are in the screen today, okay? Very good. Thank you. Okay, so let's see.
Welcome. Haha.
Haha, yeah, let's see. So I'm gonna share with you, okay? I'm gonna share with you and let's see how it goes with me here. A PowerPoint, okay? So this is what we are going to do. Okay, so how are we coping? How are we coping? Do you know what coping is?
No, teacher, ¿qué significa?
How are we doing? How are we reacting with what's going on right now, okay? So right now, we are going through a quarantine. Epidemic is the other word. It's not epidemia in English, it's epidemic. Quarantine is cuarentena. And it's also an outbreak. Outbreak es esta crisis que tenemos por la cantidad de coronavirus que hay, okay? So, right now, coronavirus, which is very good. So here, let's see. So how are we coping with the quarantine? How are we doing it with it? What are we doing? How are we reacting? So let me go and show you something. Attitude. Who knows what attitude is?
Aptitud.
Aptitude. Okay, that's the translation. What is attitude?
Is
I'm taking out
I don't remember what it is.
in Spanish, maybe somebody, ¿qué es actitud?
no sé qué es, pero es que no sé ni cómo decirle en español ni inglés. O sea,
Okay,
no
a
sé,
girl. Okay, a girl.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Come on. There was a girl who was trying. There was a girl that was trying to say something. Who was it?
Me,
Valentina, what is attitude?
is a behavior.
Okay, it's your behavior. Okay, how you behave. Very good. So I found this meaning that I like very much. Well, this is the definition, and you can find it here in this link. Generally, attitude is a behavior a person adopts towards other people, things, incidents, or happenings. How do you behave? What do you do when something happens? Okay, when something happens with other people, with things or incidents, some things that happen.
Teacher,
Okay, yeah?
what's the meaning of door?
Toward hacia. So let's go in Spanish because I really want you to understand. So, generalmente actitud es el comportamiento que una persona adopta hacia otra gente, cosas, incidentes o sucesos que pasan, no cosas que pasan. But I like this one. I found this one and I really thought it was nice. But you could simply say it is mental energy. Mental energy. Do you remember in physics what happens with energy? Can you see energy? Can you see it?
Yes.
How? How do you see it?
For example, in the lights.
Okay, in the light. So the energy was transformed into what so that you can see it?
Can you repeat?
Okay, you see the light. That is energy, right? That's electrical energy. What happened with energy in order to be seen? ¿Cómo puedes ver la energía? ¿Y cómo para que se haga luz de un foco? What happened with it? It had to. It's a physics basic.
Chemical reaction.
Okay, could be. But then what is, ¿qué dice de la energía en física? La energía no se
crea ni se construye, sino solo se transforma.
Very good. Okay, that's the physics basics. So energy is not created, it's not destroyed, it transforms. So if I have, ¿quién sufre por ahí? Who's suffering there? Okay, So if I say that energy transforms and I say that attitude is mental energy, energy will transform and we will see it as this. Please, whoever has a little dog that's barking there, please mute your microphone,
Un
please.
vecino, profe.
Oh, then wear your earphones or headphones so that I don't listen to any other thing, okay? That's to help ourselves. So, how are we going to see this mental energy of attitude? Your internal feelings, what you feel inside of you, will become external behavior, okay? So, whatever you have inside will come out, right? Do you understand that? Yes,
Sí.
hopefully. Okay, so let's see. How do we express our feelings outside in our behavior? That is when we are going to have this, for example. Do you remember this movie?
Yes.
Okay, Inside Out.
Inside out.
Inside Out. And we have each one of these characters has a special trait. Remember trait from last year, característica, perfil. Okay, so we have here 5 of them. Happy. What else?
Afraid.
Okay, I'm gonna point out and you're going to tell me. This one is
Sadness.
sad. And the next one, this one is
Angry.
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 And this one?
Disgust.
No sé cómo se dice.
Disgust. And the last one, the one you said
Afraid.
here. Let me get Matias Toledo in. Okay. Welcome, Matias. Welcome,
Qué bacán,
Andres.
soy todo un gringo, ve.
Yeah. Okay. So here we have 5 feelings, not all of them. Now, I was revising the
Qué bien,
movie.
Diego. Oye, felicidades.
Hey. I'm going to have to mute you all if you continue like this, okay? So, Samuel, hi. So we have these feelings and it seems like happiness is the one that wants to be in everything. Can you be happy all the time? Can you be in any of these feelings? Can you be in there all the time?
Yes.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, sometimes this
I
one
am mad all the time.
You are mad all the time. Oh, too bad. You have to work on that. So look, we have these 5 main feelings and these make our personality, part of our personality. And let's see what personality is, okay? So here, sorry, there's a link where you can watch this part of the movie. Well, it's not really of the movie, but it tells you each of the feelings. We don't have enough time. We only have the 40 minutes and I have to keep up to it. Okay, but you can revise it. Here we have this one, the big 5 personality traits. Okay, so this is one psychological theory. There are many. It says here that we have 5 types of personality: open, conscientious, extrovert, agreeable, and neurotic. So the open one, yeah, let's go with each one. And there's the video here where you can go in and you will see with the characteristics. So, but here, very quickly, open. Okay, you are up to everything. Let's go party. Yeah, let's go party. Something happened. Oh, there's no problem. Let's just go with it. The conscientious, the one that you're going to go on a trip and is taking care of all the things that you have to check, like the gas in the car, that you have the first aid kit, that you have food for the trip, that everyone's ready at one specific time. That's the conscientious. The extrovert, great, you are having fun with everybody. Agreeable, the one that goes with the flow. She likes this, I give you that. You like that? That's what I do for you. Then neurotic is the one that it's always with the nerves like this. Is always nervous, always thinking that something bad, that something worse can happen, okay? But just like with feelings, I can't be in one of these states all the time. We are really like a mix of all this. It's like having a recipe, our own recipe, okay? A brief definition of personality, it says that it's made up of the characteristics, patterns of thoughts, feelings, and behaviors that make a person unique. That's the beautiful thing. Each of us is unique. This mix of our personality and our feelings makes us one specific and unique person. Our personality is not only one trait. It depends on how much of each one we have. How conscientious are we? How open are we? How extrovert? Sometimes we are one more than the other. And it comes with our own being, our own uniqueness. Okay? So understanding that each of us has these feelings, has these personality types, okay, that is how we are going to react to things that are happening, like the lockdown we are going through. Lockdown is estar encerrados, no? Okay. Have you heard this saying? When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Cuando la vida te da limones, haz limonada. Have you heard it?
No, yo hago naranjada.
Okay. Tú haces naranjada, pero con naranjas a veces. Okay, so let me see, what time is it? Okay, we have enough time. So, have you heard it? I think most of you, if not, let's see. So for me, it means that sometimes we must accept that we cannot change things. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. We have to accept and deal with them the best way we can. We have to obey rules now. We have to stay at home. We have to go out only when we are allowed. We drive the car only with the license ID says we can. Only one person must go out from each family. We have to have a clean rules at home. Okay, we have to wash our hands. We learn how to wash them, remember? Lots of soap, and then you go like this, like this, like that, like this. Okay, so that you sing happy birthday twice. That's as long as you should wash them. Wash them often. Clean your house all the time. Avoid getting mixed up with, if you are with other people, keep 1 meter, 2 meters of distance. Right now you have to wear a facial mask. So all these things, can we do something against that? No, we have to follow. We have to do whatever we are told in order to get out of this as soon as possible. Okay, let me admit Derek, who is joining right now. Okay, Derek, hello, good morning. Oh no, Derek's not from this one. My God.
Derek.
He's joining the other one. Well, okay. I'll put him away. Derek, you must leave this class. This is not yours yet. Okay. He's from 10th grade. Okay, so remember attitude on how you react to things. Okay, so here's when positive attitude is important. Now, good positive attitude equals success and desirable outcome. Would it always be good and nice when you have a good positive attitude? No. But what I can tell you is that bad and negative attitude assures no success at all. So with this, you will make your life easier and everybody else's life easier. But with this one, for sure, you're not going to go very well. So here I got a link for this other short video that speaks about positive and negative attitudes and how it's like magnets, okay? Mental energy, magnets. You attract positive attitudes or you attract negative attitudes, okay? Have you seen when more than one in class is having a bad day, okay? You come to my class and you come from a class which was very stressful. You had a bad exam, you got a bad grade. And all of you come with a negative attitude, or at least a bad attitude. If like half of the class is in that attitude, what happens with the rest of the class? It is contagious. Someone is tampering the microphone, please, and everybody's listening to noise. Careful with that. So bad attitude is even more contagious than positive attitude. So try to be, or at least make yourselves understand when you're not in the best positive attitude you can, and try to work it out. Being at home all the time, we are not used to being at home all the time. We know that that happens on Saturdays and Sundays, but we have specific activities. But having to be at home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with your parents, me with my husband, or with your brothers and sisters, not having a space of your own to be away is stressful. Okay? So
Teacher,
yeah, dear?
mi mamá ya se cansó de que yo esté aquí.
I know. I know. It's hard. It's hard. So this is when we have to work on our positive attitude, because look, even though we are in this, have you ever gone to the Coral supermarket?
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Yeah.
This is placed in the elevator. Einstein wrote about crisis. This first part of his writing you have heard. Let's not pretend that things will change if we keep doing the same things. Okay? If you keep doing something and the results are not good, and you still, Sofia Alvarado is not in from this class either. Okay, so if you are doing one thing the same way and the results are not good, it's because it's not good. You have to find another way to do it. And here's a whole reading about what Albert Einstein says. And he says that a crisis can be a real blessing to a person, to a nation, for all crisis brings progress. Okay, here are things going on. Be creative, nice, good things. Okay, so I want you to read this. If you want, it's also translated to Spanish and you can find it. And I really want you to read, because right now we have challenges. We have lots of things, uncertain things ahead, but let's take it as an opportunity, okay? Let's take it as but don't start blaming everybody for everything that happens. And it's not the first crisis the world has gone into. There have been two world wars. These kind of a sanitary crisis have happened before. 1918 once, La Peste Negra, remember, in the medieval times in history. And the countries, the world comes out. But even though we are in crisis, look at nice things that are happening. Okay, so there are environmental issues like clean canals in Venice, or acts of kindness with elderly people, people who are giving money in order to have these kits to help people who are really in need. We also have these people working to make these kits, or people working so that we can have our food and our medicines, and that we have people that bring food or things to our houses. Those are people working and risking their lives. We have communities that are sharing. Now you know your neighbors. Maybe before you didn't know who they were. We have singers all over the world, artists who are sharing for free. Okay, their songs, their museums, their libraries. You can do a lot for free now. You have these heroes, which are all the medical services people, doctors, nurses, everybody at hospitals. And we have these people who are taking away your garbage in the schedule they have. Otherwise, we would have all that at home. There was a request that you, on your garbage cans, please spray some alcohol, clean them with alcohol, so that we can help these people who are completely in touch with garbage, to help them not to contract the disease. So look, these nice things are coming out. But we have challenging, difficult times now and ahead. Yes, we do. But from wherever you are, wherever we stand, let's follow these auto responsibility laws, okay? They're in Spanish, so everybody can understand. En vez de criticar a otros, guarde silencio. Al menos si no vas a decir cosas agradables, ¿ok? Lo otro, sé cauto cuando dices, cuando criticas, que sea una crítica positiva. Aunque sea de algo negativo, mira cómo criticas. En vez de reclamar, da una sugerencia. La gente que todo el tiempo está reclamando, reclama y reclama. Si haces un reclamo, pero preséntalo con una sugerencia. En vez de buscar culpables, busca soluciones. ¿Ok? ¿Qué solución puedes dar? Ah, no, él tiene la culpa, tú tienes la culpa. No, da una solución. En vez de hacerse la víctima, hágase el ganador. En vez de justificar sus errores, aprenda de ellos. ¿Ok? Aprendamos a aceptar, sí me equivoqué, sí no lo hice bien, no di mi mejor esfuerzo, hice algo que no debía, ok, ese es mi error, no lo voy a volver a hacer, aprendo de eso. en vez de juzgar a las personas, primero comencemos juzgándonos a nosotros mismos, ¿no es cierto? La paja en el ojo ajeno cuando tenemos una viga de este tamaño en el nuestro. Okay, so if we follow these auto responsibility laws, we will be just fine. So whenever you have time, guys, and you can watch Inside Out, look at it. And if you have more time, just a little bit of time, it's a very short part, look at the teacher's mind and you'll just see how we are doing now, okay? So for now, guys, this is it for today. Tomorrow we are going to have an online class as well. And we are going to start revising the use of how plus adverb or adjective. And we are going to have a speaking anecdote. Okay?
Por favor, una cosa.
Yeah.
La clase podría ser no tan temprano, por favor.
No, corazón, tiene que ser en horario de colegio. Estamos trabajando, no estamos de
Y
vacaciones.
mañana es la primera hora. Ay.
Mañana es la primera, no, el jueves es la primera hora. Mañana
Sí,
es
sí.
la quinta hora. Mañana,
Bueno.
Mañana
bueno.
toque de Hugo, la primera hora.
Tenemos, mañana es a la quinta, miércoles a la cuarta, jueves primera y viernes a la segunda. No vamos a tener 2 horas seguidas, ¿no? Por si acaso, no se preocupe.
Pero, profe, puede mandar el link de la reunión al Irukai, porque se me hizo muy complicado.
Ok, yo le subo tanto el video como el video va a estar en YouTube. Busquen en lo que es del colegio, en el canal del colegio. Ahí va a estar en YouTube. Les puedo poner el link también. Y también les voy a poner la presentación de PowerPoint, ¿ok? So, guys, this is it. I'm already passing 1 minute. So I'm going to stop the recording now. It's been a pleasure to have you with me today. Enjoy, I hope, whatever you're doing. And let's see, we'll see you tomorrow, okay? So for today, your hands, bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Teacher, quiero un 10 por mi participación, ¿no?
Yeah, okay, Mateo, I'll give you a 10 for your participation.
Por dos.
Okay, take care.
Sí, estamos listos, profe.
Yes,
Verá.
dear.
See you next time.
Yes, you are here. Till tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ay.